The menacing Mike Tyson then in the black shorts against Britain's Frank Bruno. 12 rounds of boxing to decide the destination of the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Big left hook there from Tyson. Bruno hits the floor for a right to the head. Well, referee Richard Steele here giving Frank Bruno the mandatory 8 count. Tyson waits menacingly in the neutral corner. Action continues then in round 1. And Mike Tyson absolutely marauding all over Bruno here in this opening session. Bruno, 28 years of age, 6 years older than Mike Tyson. A bit of holding and hitting there from Bruno, but takes a good left hook from Tyson on the inside. Well, referee Steele there warning Bruno once again for holding. And let's face it, who can blame him? Uppercut left hook there from Bruno, good punches. And the left elbow there from Tyson, undefeated in 36 professional fights, 32 wins inside the limit. Enormous crowd here at the Hilton in Las Vegas. Second time there that Richard Steele has warned Bruno for holding behind the head. And he does it again straight away. And this is Bruno's big opportunity. A former European champion, never fought for the British title. Again walks through a left hook there from Tyson. Tyson looking disorganised. Well, still they're warning Bruno once again. He cannot hold persistently. And Frank Bruno now bleeding from the nose. Well, 1 point here being taken away from Bruno. Very, very hasty action there from referee Steele. Bruno loses a point then in the first round. And he can ill afford that.
Don't hit him hold, Frank. Let him go.
Well, lovely uppercut on the inside there from Tyson. Oh, lovely left hook there from Bruno. Cracking punch. Punch of the fight so far. Landed by the Englishman. Well, the fellow up here just missing by millimetres here from Bruno. Tyson, though, survives that lovely left hook. And Bruno really lands another one. Terrific effort here from Frank Bruno. Mike Tyson, well, slightly less ambitious now. And there's not a great deal left in this opening session, and it's been a hectic round this for both men. Pace has been a bit too hot for Bruno, really. And again, that left elbow there from Tyson. He really is trying to land that. That's no accident. In round 2, 12 rounds of boxing to decide the WBC, WBA and IBF heavyweight championships of the world, all held by Mike Tyson. Making the 9th defence overall of his championships, the 6th defence of the Undisputed Championship and the 8th defence of the WBC and WBA. And Tyson coming off some very impressive wins, as is Frank Bruno. Bruno, 32 wins, 2 defeats so far, 28 years of age, from Hammersmith in West London. Mike Tyson, born in the Catskills, but now living in Phoenix, Arizona. And it was a bit of a struggle for these two in the first session. Bruno there landing a lovely left hook to the body. And he looks very composed, Frank. Tyson trying to bob underneath those long arms of his and rip away with these short, menacing hooks.
Come on, punch to get out of there. Great. Step back, step back, step back.
As you can see, Bruno giving away 3 inches in height. And a fair lump in weight as well. I've got to say, we've seen Bruno in much more destructive form than this in previous contests. The way he destroyed Trevor Berbick in a couple of rounds was quite emphatic. The way he beat Michael Spinks, of course, was even more emphatic. And struggling really to find the range here against Bruno. Both men have been out of action for quite some time. So the undefeated Mike Tyson then looking to hang on to his titles. They mean a great deal to him. And again, that left elbow coming in from Tyson, and that's no accident. Don't forget, Bruno had a point deducted in the first round by referee Richard Steele for persistent holding. He also got decked So lost the first round by a 2-point margin.
You're holding.
Well, hooking off the jab there, Bruno. That's something he doesn't do very often. Well trained by Terry Orlis and George Francis.
Break, step back, step back. Let go, let go, let go.
Mike Tyson trained by John Horn and Jay Bright.
Come on, work and get out.
I've got a feeling that inactivity has done Tyson an awful lot more harm than Bruno. Nice left hook there again for Frank Bruno. Not having a bad round here, Frank. Oh, a lovely right hand there from Mike Tyson, followed by a big wide left hook from Tyson. And Bruno once again in a bit of bother here. But hangs on. Referee still doesn't want him to. And that's a cracking round for Tyson at the finish. But Bruno had his moments. Here we go then, round 3. And Mike Tyson, the youngest world champion ever at heavyweight, 21 years of age when he won the championship. Following, by the way, in the footsteps of a man handled by the same people, Jim Jacobs and Cus D'Amato, Floyd Patterson, who was, of course, the youngest heavyweight champion of all time until Tyson took over. Round 3, Tyson looks like he's won the first couple of rounds. The first round, of course, by 2 points. The second by a point, but not a bad round at all for Bruno. And George Francis, as you heard in the corner there, told Bruno to use that left hook to the body. And a lovely, beautiful siding uppercut there from Tyson. Moved in, dropped the shoulder, bang up it went. Oh, thumping right to the body from Tyson as well. Well, this is not exactly the most pristine boxing match you'll ever see, but it's a lot of hard work from these two. And they're both looking for the takeout punch with everything they throw.
Come on, let's go. Work and get out. Work and get out. Break. Step back. Step.
No one anticipates this one going the full route. And they both have the power to do each other a lot of damage. Nice right there again from Tyson. Trying to get Bruno floored in the opener, but landed a couple of lovely left hooks before Tyson came back at him.
Break. Step back. Step back.
And the reason that Frank Bruno is holding so much is trying to negate the inside work that Tyson's renowned for, and hoping that this will do it. I prefer to see him just get a bit of distance and use the jab there to keep Tyson off, rather than hug close to him. And Bruno simply can't match Tyson for speed, but he's having a real go. Tyson so dangerous when he lets those hooks fly.
You're holding, you're holding. All right, break, step back, Mike.
Oh, big thumping right there again from Tyson, followed by a sloppy left hook.
Step back, let him go, let him go.
Bruno taking everything very well at the moment. Maybe got a bit of a shock in the first round when he was decked. It's one thing, of course, thinking about a fight. It's quite another taking part in it. And Bruno's come here to Vegas to win. This, of course, the gambling capital of the world, and a couple of good digs there to the body from Bruno.
Come on, work and get out there, work and get out. Right.
4 then. And Mike Tyson looks like he's won the first 3. And I've got to say that corner, they really have got a language all of their own in the Tyson corner, as Tyson has another right. I don't know what he means by use the 7s, but they obviously have some kind of code. Right hand, left hook they're looking for here from Tyson. And that's a lovely jab there from Tyson. One of the very few, in fact, he's landed so far in this fight. And I've always said, stick to the basics. It's what will reap rewards for you. Straight left, or jab as they like to call it, right cross and left hook. That's all you need.
Come on, punch it, get out, punch it, get out. Let's Let's go, Frank. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, Tyson's as guilty here of making Bruno look bad holding because he's leaning on very, very close on the inside. Neither man prepared to take a backward step and expose themselves as they do. Well, we almost saw the Tyson of old there, just bobbing his way in, but the bob was missing. It was almost a straight line, in fact.
Stop back, stop back.
Well, the chance of Bruno from the 2,000 or so British supporters start to ring out. And that's a lovely hook off the jab again from Frank Bruno. But once again, he just can't keep Tyson at bay.
Stop back, don't hold it down. Come on, punch it down, break, stop back. Stop back, stop back.
And I've got to say, Richard Steele's worked very hard here tonight. Oh, and well, once again, Tyson very ambitious there, the leading uppercut. Very hard punch to land. And Frank Bruno now is intent really on preventing Tyson from working instead of working himself. And that's a bit of a shame. That's going to let him down. Double jab, Bruno. That will help your cause.
Get your arms back. Pull them back. Come on, Mike. Pull your arms back and punch it out. Let's go, Frank.
And as you can hear, Richard Steele is really coaching these two men.
Break.
And of course, it comes to such a point, you've got to get involved physically and separate them. They don't listen to you, but they're big lads, these two. Nice hook off the jab there for Mike Tyson.
Punching it out. Break. Step back. Keep it up. Keep it clean. No hold him. No, break. Step back. Don't hold him, Mike. Let him go. Come on. And I said, break. Break on a command.
Well, once again, Tyson trying that left uppercut on the inside. And Bruno looks about worn out now. Number 5 down to the scheduled 12 rounds to decide, as I say, the destination of the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Mike Tyson, the defending champion, taking on the Englishman, Frank Bruno.
Break, step back. Let him go.
And Bruno really has gone into his shell somewhat in the last couple of rounds, and Tyson beginning to get a bit more ambitious.
Working it out.
So the signs are not looking good here for Bruno. He needs to work. As you heard Terry Lawson in the corner say, you just got to keep throwing punches, Frank.
All right, break. Step back. Don't hold him, Frank. Don't hold him. Get your arm back, Frank. Get your arm back. Where'd they get out of there? Let's go, you guys.
And once again, a real tangle here on the inside as referee Steele separates them once more. Oh, sharp right hook there from Bruno, but no body behind it.
Stop back. Last warning.
Well, absolutely. It's got to be the last warning, really. He's warned him several times in every round we've had so far, and Bruno is still hanging on.
Want to get out. Come on, work it. Get right. Come on, Frank.
Oh, a lovely left hook there from Tyson. And Bruno now needs to take care of himself here. Tyson unloading with both hands. Oh, a thumping right there from Tyson as well. And Bruno in all sorts of bother now. He needs to start throwing punches back, and for the first time in the fight, needs to hang on. And does so. Oh, what a cruncher that was. And Tyson has now got Bruno in his sights here in round 5. Beautiful uppercut there from Bruno. Too little, too late. And Bruno needs to grit his teeth now, get those hands up and work. Left hook under the elbow there from Tyson. And Bruno still looking very uncomfortable as once again the punches lash against his skull. And a beautiful uppercut there from Tyson. And Bruno in big trouble now. It's all over. Referee Richard Steele